the early 2000s, a Russian program started spreading throughout the internet forum, and people claimed insane strength gains. Others said it destroyed their bodies. The creator, Sergei Smolov, and almost nobody knew who he really was.
Well, that was the weird thing about Smolov Jr, is that nobody actually really know who he was. Just this brutal training system that spread throughout the powerlifting forums in the early 2000s. He had no massive interviews, no podcast, no social media. The original Smolov program was made for squats. But eventually people started adapting shorter versions, Smolov Jr for bench press, and it became legendary. The program is simple on paper, but once you actually do it, your life basically becomes eat, sleep, bench, repeat.
Why did I decide to try the program? I've always loved bench pressing. That's have been my favorite exercise at the gym. And I've been kind of stuck at the same weight, around 140 to 145 kilograms in my max. And I've been doing my 5x5 on 120 kilos. So then I was talking with my friend at the gym, and he said something about Smolov Jr. You should try that program, and I had no idea, I've never heard of it. He basically said like, oh, my friend, he gained like 10 kilos in a month on his bench press. And that sounded like totally amazing, like who doesn't want 10 kilos on your bench? And right there and then I decided to Google it and make myself my Smolov Jr program. So I put all my numbers into the website and it gave me this program. But you see, you need to put your max in. So before I decided to test my max, and I'll show you right here. It was probably the slowest I've ever pushed the weight off my chest. It moved so, it moved so fast. You can see it moved like, couldn't even, if you blinked, you missed it. Like the reps done. But yeah, I was at 147 kilos, 0.5. That's important, the 0.5. Yeah, I wanted to get stronger. Around probably, well, I had a wish to hit 160. Kilos. Yeah, that would be totally mind-blowing. So there's two outcomes from this program. Either you get impressive gains or you destroy your joints. And yeah, you can guess which one which one of those happened to me. Yeah, but we'll see that later in the video. And the PR attempt, the new PR attempt after 4 weeks. Yeah, so I have my program right here, and week 1, it was 6 sets of 6 reps at 102.5 kilos. I mean, it was really lightweight for me, so when I did it, there was no problem at all. And I felt like, how is this supposed to increase my strength? I mean, that's lighter than I usually do. Then it went Wednesday, 7 sets, 5 reps, 110 kilos. Friday, 8 sets, 4 reps, 117.5 kilos. And Saturday, the last day of the week and the most intense day. And it was 10 sets of 3 reps at 125 kilos. And right about there, I noticed like, yeah, okay, this isn't maybe as easy as I thought. It still felt pretty good, but I was pretty sore. But then I had a rest day. But then on Monday, week 2, Monday, I had some trouble. Basically the whole set, it was still the 6 sets and 6 reps, but this time we increased the weight with 2.5 kilos. Just as I got to the last set, I felt a sharp pain in my left pec, just on the like basic, really basic lightweight, 105 kilos for 6 sets and 6 reps. That's basically warm-up weight. So I canceled like the last set. I'll show you some footage at the same time over here. I have some footage of me when I felt the pec, and I stopped at, I think it was 4 or 5 reps on the last set because it hurt too bad. And it felt off, but I stopped. I listened to my body and stopped. So I got back from the Monday, went to sleep, I woke up, and when I tried to like push myself up from the bed, basically just get out of bed, as soon as I just used my pec, it hurt so bad. So I decided, okay, no, I have to take a break. No gym for, I think it was 2 to 3 days, where I still went, but I didn't train chest. Then I got back and I went easy on the next day of the program. I was supposed to do 112.5 kilos, so an increment of 2.5 for week 2. but I decided to go back to 110 and take it pretty much slow and just feel how it feels. And it felt pretty good, and the next day after that I was back to it again. So I decided to go hard and do it again. The next day, Friday, it wasn't on a Friday, but the next day in the program, it was back to the 120 kilos for 8 sets and 4 reps. Felt good, just continued my race. Did the next day, Saturday, 127. Then we were done with week 2. And so far it felt pretty good without the minor kind of pec injury. But it healed and felt good. And I continued with week 3. But now, Wednesday, day 10 of the program. The day everything went completely wrong. So it's sort of normal. It felt good throughout the whole set. I did all my sets and the reps. But then I was over with a friend in another room. And they had this sitting down when you sit and the pec machine. We basically wanted to test how easy it was to do a full magazine or a full stack on the sitting bench press machine. I don't really know what it's called, but yeah, we did a full stack at 125 kilos. So I went pretty fast, and on rep 5, I felt the pain in the right side now. And I felt, no, why? Why did I fucking do that stupid shit? So basically then my right side got destroyed. And right there when I felt I injured myself again, I felt like, okay, it's done. I'm not gonna continue with the program. So I decided to just rest, try to recover. And it started to feel pretty good, or at least better. And then we came to the max day, the day I test my new 1 rep max. And I still was injured, so I didn't really have the optimal time to do 1 rep max. And I should probably not have done it. But you know how it is, you work towards something and want to test the new max, you want to break that barrier. I wanted to break the 140 kilo barrier and go to the 150 kilos. So I'll show you the max day right here. You can see for yourself. It went up surprisingly easy, but as you probably saw, my butt lifted from the bench. So it's not a competitive, so it's not a green light in competitive, it would have been red lights, or what do you call it? But I feel like, because my body was hurt, it was kind of like an unconscious decision to like lift my butt to be more of an down angle, because it hurt less for my shoulder or pec injury. So I want to try again and do another clean rep and see my actual new max. But now it's like 4 weeks after the program and I still have problems with my shoulder and pec. I should probably have focused more on my recovery and sleeping and eating more food for the total recovery. But it's easy to be smart after the thing and not before. I mean, I went from 147.5 to 150 kilos on bench, but if I went back in time and had to choose again if I wanted to do it, I would probably say no. It depends on how fast this heals, because it's been a month now and it still hasn't healed. And I can't even bench right now. So pretty much I got destroyed to increase my bench with 2.5 kilos. So I wouldn't recommend this program. And if you're gonna try the program, please take more rest days. Like, listen to your body. And don't do stupid shit like that on sitting bench press thing. And yes, oh wow, I'm so strong, I can do so much weight, whoa! So yeah, be safe. So would I recommend the Smolov Jr program? No, it's not a balanced program at all. You need to take more rest days and eat, sleep and recover. It's not a good program, and you basically, like, maybe it works for you, but I would definitely recommend more rest days. It can't hurt to take more rest days, and you need a hell of a lot of discipline. So I kinda survived Smolov Jr. That's the answer. I kinda survived it. We don't know yet. But I heard good recovery is a cold plunge. So I'm at the ocean right now. So, and it's probably like outside right now 15 degrees, not Fahrenheit, Celsius. And in the water it's probably not more than 10 Celsius. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
So if you like this video, you do think you like that video over there, and subscribe. And yeah, I mean, this is so fucking cold. I'm freezing to death right now. So yeah, that deserves a subscribe. And yeah, I'm gonna take a cold plunge to recover my pec from Smolov Jr. So fuck, I'm gonna do it. That was freezing, really fucking cold. So subscribe.